Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting. We just updated it. That's why I know how many videos is on there.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. Nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there, man. So if you're interested, definitely check that out, guys. The link for that will be in the description.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, man. Today is a good day for one particular.
Go ahead, shout him out,
patron,
man. Shout
Mr.
him out.
Craig Kenner, man. Craig, salute to you, brother, man. You have been rocking with us for a while. And this request today, Exodus Funeral Hymn, you have been consistent with delivering this request to us, man. And we told you guys a while back that we want to try to get to more of these videos where we're doing reactions for patrons who've been requesting songs for a while. I believe that this has probably been, I know for at the very least years. I just don't know I know years. This guy has been
and that's consistent. That's
very,
dedication.
Very consistent.
That's dedication to the 10th flower power, man.
So when we see this, we want to make sure that we we just show love to people, man, because that's just dedication to the channel, constantly tuning in, and
we appreciate you.
And we do appreciate you, man. And shout out to everybody that kind of supported Craig on this. I've seen from time to time. I think Frank Marinucci jumped in and be like, hey, man, get this dude's request done. He's been going hard. Yeah. A few other people too. I think Dave. There's been a couple other people that have kind of jumped in and kind of just under Craig's request, please get this done for him. Same thing with Tim Peachy when we did Tim Peachy and a few other people, man. So Ancient Ruins is another one that had a request that was going on for a long time that we did. So we see y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
We see y'all. There's a couple people, I think. Choo. Choo Choo's got Joanna Newsom. We see y'all.
Yeah.
So Choo or Chim Choo. Chim Choo.
Is it Chim Choo?
Chim Choo, I think.
Okay.
Chim. I think they call it Chim. We see y'all, man. We got our eyes out there. Joanna Newsom. We want to keep that on the radar. I'm not saying we'll get to it tomorrow, but there are a couple of requests that's been floating around out there for a long time that we want to get to, man. So this is one of them. This is Exodus Funeral Hymn. This is off of looks like the 8th studio album by them, and it looks like it was released in 2007. This album features Rob Dukes on the vocals and Lee Altus on guitars.
Okay.
It also marks the second comeback of longtime original Exodus drummer Tom Hunting. Looks like Hunting's last appearance was on Exodus's 2004 album Temple of the Dam.
Okay.
The album takes its name from an experimental novel of the same name by J.G. Ballard, published in 1970. So it's based off a novel, apparently, The Atrocity Exhibition, Exhibit A. And yeah, man, let's see what this is about. Before we get started, shout out to everybody that's been helping us with Def to Radio. That's our site. It's dedicated to helping up and coming artists just get some exposure. Follow our Instagram, Def to Radio, DEAF2 Radio on Instagram. Check that out. The information will be available in the description. And yeah, without further ado, man, I'm excited, man. We've done what? Toxic Waltz.
And Blacklist.
We just did Blacklist, and that was back in October. And I want to say we did something else from Exodus. I just don't. I think it was off of, maybe we did a snippet or something at some point off of
could be
one of their earlier albums. It's been a while. And I know that this was like they weren't part of the Big Four. They were part of the Big Eight, though.
Right.
In the 80s, they came around. And a lot of y'all keep saying, man, y'all got to get back to Exodus and Testament.
Yep.
People are saying that Exodus and Testament could easily have been put in the Big Four. So this is one of those bands, man, that came in the 80s and that when metal was in its prime, at least, by many people's opinion. I don't want to say it's my opinion. In many people's opinion, one of those bands, man, that made a huge impact on the scene in the 80s. So let's see, man. We're doing this based off of purely Craig Kinnear. I don't want to put pressure on him. This is purely only for Craig Kinnear.
So if it's horrible, then blame him. No, no.
Oh man, no, just us wanting to show love to our people who've been supporting us for a while, man. Let's get into it, man. Exodus Funeral Hymn.
Powerful too. I love that. Hey. Yeah, coming in strong. Hey. Yeah, they're playing their ass That's up right there. They coming in strong than a
Okay,
mug.
Craig.
Stronger than a mug right now.
Hey, that Craig and them. Craig and them said.
I love what I'm hearing so far. If the rest of the song continues like this, yeah.
I like the riffs.
Yeah. Love the way they came in, and it's powerful.
All right, man, cool. Let's get back to it.
Keep that building. When you started to this right here to the next one we're going into, it's getting keep the drumming. Man, I just want to put this beginning on repeat, man, just in case it takes a weird left turn. Yeah,
Is that Tom Hunting, right? Tom Hunting. Been gone for a while.
They're playing. You know, hold on, let's get one pause. One more pause real quick. Man, they are playing at an extremely high level. From a skill standpoint, man, they are destroying this. I'm not a big fan of the way it sounds right now, but you gotta give them credit of what they're doing. They are just going everybody, the drumming, the fucking lead guitars. I would assume it's got to be two different guitarists there, because how it started, it was like blind. Someone had like the long guitar riffs, and then you had that. But no. You had someone playing those progression things, in the background. You know, so everyone's going crazy. Don't get me wrong, and the speed in which they're doing it is just high level. But I don't know if I'm love this part right here. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, when the vocals came in for me, shit just went left a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When the vocals came in, when he came in with the "Let not the sun go down on my wrath," I don't know if I like the vocals.
Okay.
It took on more of a, and I'm not saying now that we're gonna delve into punk, but it took more of a punk approach.
I agree with that.
At when the vocals came in as well. But I also recognize, to the point you're making here, Ryan, I also recognize when something's executed in such a way that is embodying what thrash is. And I feel like this section, the whole song is thrashed out, but this section is just giving us a different look at thrash, what's always been customarily what makes thrash. So they are executing it well, but yes, I agree. I just don't like the way it necessarily sounds, but I definitely appreciate it. Before we paused it, it was funny, man. I was just like, I don't like the way it sounds. I was like,
but they're going crazy.
Literally 3 seconds later, I was like, but they playing their asses off though, right? I was about to stop and be like, nah, but I had to give it up to him and say, yo, dude, there's creativity in it. There's like, I don't know, like 3 transitions. There's variety in the riffs. And I think those initial riffs, and then the drumming in this. So shout out to and I didn't want to look this up when Ryan was talking because I didn't want to be rude and shit. But I wanted to look up. I think the drummer's Tom Hunting, I believe. Let me look it up real quick.
Tom Hunting.
Yeah,
yep, good job.
Yeah, Tom Hunting, because we just read in the wiki that Tom Hunting, I believe, came back after time off, and I'm glad they got him back. You know what I'm saying? Because the first part of it was kind of like a has a slight bit of DNA from
Yep.
Disposable Heroes in them. Right, this pattern in the drumming. So I thought the drumming was good. I thought the riffs they chose were good initially, and it was rocking me
Yep.
out right up until they came into this faster pace. And we're being consistent with that. It's just something about that just doesn't grab us. But I do realize that is just, when we talk about thrash, man, it ain't thrash. I feel like to you guys, if you ain't got that in your arsenal, I don't think you're really thrashing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it though. They're playing in terms of executing at a high level.
And shout out to Gary and Lee, man. Those are two guitarists, man. Yeah, y'all doing y'all thing so far in this damn song.
Yes.
Jesus.
It's heavy, it's clear, it's powerful. Yeah, they're thrashing out.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it.
That's the point. That's the point. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're playing.
Yeah, they are playing. They are. They were trying to. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. 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 I'm sorry. One more quick pause. This pocket that they're in right now, whoo! This is nasty to me. Run that shit back.
Yeah, let's run it back.
Yeah. I was about to say something. What? You shut up. Yeah, dude. Oh. Let's understand. request,
They
man.
killed it.
Yeah.
Woo! Yep. We ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah, the way you said that, yeah, was like, yeah, that was great.
I was about to clap it up. Then I had to move this, I had a little thing blocking the song on my computer. And I realized that, no, we are not remotely close to done. They're getting crazy, though.
Dude,
man. I don't really have anything to say. They're just killing it.
Man, this is disgusting. How
Shout out to Craig, man. Craig.
Dude, this
you
was
did
a
your
great
thing.
request,
Did
man.
your thing.
Jesus, man. They are playing their ass off. But the solo, I want to get back to the solo real quick because we just came out of the solo. Even though they were playing at a very high level, because they had that groove that I really love, and then you got, I don't know which guitarist, whether it was Lee or Gary, that was kind of going crazy on the solo. Again, yes, it's high quality and they're going crazy, but I don't necessarily like it the way that they implemented that in the song. I just don't think, I just wish that would have been done a little differently because I'm rocking out in that groove and I'm still trying to pay attention to the solo as well. So it's I have to divert my attention to one or the other,
Gotcha.
So it kind of takes me out of the song if I have to pay attention to one or the other. I like to be able to get in a groove, especially that groove is so nasty. So I just want to be like those little pauses. I got to let me groove out with that and then bring the solo in later. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit me with the solo now in the middle of when I'm in pocket in the groove. You know what I'm saying? Who does that? You know what I'm saying?
Don't fuck the groove up,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't throw a banana on the dance floor, bro.
But they're just playing their ass off, man. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. That was just something in that solo. I'm like, man, it just kind of took me out of it a little bit because I love that groove, man. But shout out to everybody, man. They are playing their ass off. And it seems like we're about to get back into the sped up punk portion of it when you paused it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at anything in this song outside of the vocals. Outside of the vocals, man, they are getting crazy.
Yes.
And the funny thing is this song, when I think about it, man, I think about this groove. Da-da, da-da-da. There's really not much in it, but I feel like they're doing so many reiterations of that groove that it always feels fresh. Precise, tight, excellent. Let's keep it going.
That group is ass. It was good, though.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, that group is ass.
It's like da-da,
Da-da, da-da.
da-da, da-da. It's still in the same family of da-da, da-da,
Yeah, but
right?
it's just a
But it's
variation.
da. Now we're gonna hold the groove. So again, this is just an example. I wanted to stop it here as an example of them kind of taking what was established with the da-da, da-da, but maybe just switching it up a little bit to keep the song fresh, man.
Yes.
So I just wanted to stop it right there. We're gonna get back to it. Sorry, but man, yeah, just destruction. Let's keep it going.
Play, man. Yeah, they play their ass off. Brought that back. Where it's cold, boy. Great. Jesus. My goodness.
Not a game. Yeah.
Dude, that was incredible,
Yeah.
dude. That was incredible. Seriously, this is one of the best songs I've heard on the channel. It really is, man. What they were able to do and the level they were able to play at.
Shout out to Craig on
Dude,
this one,
you
boy.
bodied this
I
request.
can see. Now, this is a request that I think makes sense for years and years and years and years and years to request. This is a years and years and years type of request. Someone just staying true to trying to get us to listen to it. I hear this and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense because they destroyed it. Yeah.
They destroyed this, man. Shout out to you, Craig, for requesting this, man. And this song is super gym playlist for me. This is going right in the playlist with Godsmack because the things that I liked about this song, I like about when I hear Godsmack, when I like Oracle. Oracle is constantly on that gym playlist to me because it brings out the Savage Ryan, you know, and that's what this feels like to me. It has so much technical skill, but it's still powerful, it's still aggressive. So it still speaks to the manly type of side of an aggressive side to me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I appreciate the most about this song is because if you're talking to musicians, they get it. They're like, man, they played their ass off. If you're talking to someone that just likes metal, they get it. You talk to somebody that likes thrash, they get it. You talk to somebody that, seriously, you know,
Yeah,
you talk to someone
you're
that,
right.
I hate to say this because I don't want it to come off the wrong way, but I think it speaks to like the manly man, you know, type of thing. Like it feeds our like innate aggressive.
It's a visceral, it's visceral feel to it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, but I don't want people to take that as like I'm being, you know, misogynistic or anything like that because that's not the way I meant it. It's just, it feeds that aggressive, like,
Yeah, I get it.
visceral,
I
like,
get it, man.
yeah, let's go. You know what? It gets you pumped up, man.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed everything about that because I know when we first stopped it, I was like, I'm not really into the punk sped up tempo. But dude, the way that they were able to do
They
that,
destroyed it. Even, yeah.
I like it now. I'm not bullshitting. I mean, I really like the way that they put that together. And that says a lot because I don't typically like that sound, but the way that they were able to come in and out of it, those hesitations in the music really just does something to me. I really love the way that sounds, man. So that's playlist gym, super gym playlist. When I need, that's in the Oracle bag, in the sad but true bag. That was fire, man. I'm just really not only impressed, man, but excited to hear that shit again.
Yo, that's a glowing review right there, Craig. Yo, salute to Craig for this
Killed
pick,
that.
man. This is one of Ryan's, like, in terms of one of his favorite songs we've ever listened to on the channel. I think I don't want to misquote.
Yeah, I
you.
think that was one of the best songs.
One of the best. Yeah. One of the best. And I agree. I think in terms of execution, like I'm thinking back to a lot of thrash songs we heard, man. We've heard a lot of great thrash songs, and I don't see how this isn't, in terms of execution, isn't up there in the upper echelon. So
Yeah.
It's funny, man, when I look at Exodus, man, when I hear something like this, I haven't heard a lot of their earlier shit. The only thing I remember is Toxic Waltz.
Yeah.
And I listened to something like this, and this was made in what, 2007? Mm-hmm. And I think to myself, I'm like, this is fire.
Yeah.
But is it too little? Was it too little, too late for Exodus? Did they just get too crazy, like too later in their career, and did they kind of miss the boat? I don't want to say too little, too late. They're successful. They're a great band. They have fans. But I'm talking about to really be in terms of legacy, to really be remembered in that upper echelon of the mix. Their legacy's fine. They're in the Big 8. But in terms of like being in that upper echelon with the Big 4 and how they're remembered and how they're regarded,
Right.
I don't hear their name floating around nearly as much as Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth,
Yep.
and Anthrax. So I feel like this is like an example of a band that got better over time and is probably playing at a higher level than all the motherfuckers, right? But maybe it was just because metal and the state of metal and the state of rock just isn't quite what it used to be in terms of popularity. It just seems like legacy-wise, this could probably be forgotten when really they're just fucking shit up. So that's one thing that I wanted to kind of just get food for thought, get a conversation going in the comments. But this is coming from someone that hasn't really listened. I don't know what the fuck their earlier shit sounds like. I'm just purely basing it off of Toxic Waltz. And I even think Blacklist was actually a pretty good song from what I remember as well.
I think so. I have to go back.
And it seemed like they were playing at a high level. From what I remember, they were playing at a high level there. I want to give a shout out to Tom Hunting on the drums. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Jack Gibson on the bass, Andy Sneap. Engineering was excellent, so shout out to Andy Sneap. We don't always shout out the engineering, so that's how much I liked it. Gary Holt and Lee Altus on the guitar. I felt like there were parts in this song, man. They just threw it was a smorgasbord of shit in this song. I feel like there was a part in the song, a couple parts in the song where they were harmonizing the guitars, like Gary Holt and Lee Altus. Maybe there was a harmonization, even in the solos. It seemed like. So there's some interesting things going on. Again, there's this Disposable Heroes DNA in the beginning part of the song. Actually, in different parts of the song as well, with the drumming, the double bass and everything in there, and the guitar work, of course, mixed with the double bass. Transitions were just excellent, sharp. I didn't feel like anything felt out of place. I felt the song was very cohesive. I felt like, again, they were taking those foundation riffs, da-na, and they just did about like 18 different things with those riffs, it seems like, within that, in terms of octaves and choices of how to give those riffs a different variation. The lingering sustain and just holding certain notes but still in the same octave. It was just across the board a great song, man. For me, it's not playlist. I'm going to give it another spin because it's just excellent. Right off the bat, it's not necessarily playlist just because I feel like it's like going to a goddamn buffet and it's just so much in front of you. And even though there's a lot in this this smorgasbord of options that just seems to be good, like, oh, I got prime rib and there's a peach cobbler here and then there's all shit's good. But can be overwhelming looking at it is my point, right? It could be. So I think on a repeated listens thing, I don't know if I see myself wanting, and it's just long. Based off of just sheer length, I know that this isn't a song I would go back to consistently. I mean, unless it really truly is musically in my wheelhouse.
Right.
And I'll say like the vocals as well. The vocals to me, although they weren't as bothersome as many other songs with vocalists that I really just despise. Once those vocals come in, and I think at this point, guys, I've realized based off of putting songs on my playlist that didn't have good vocals, I'm just basing it off of how long those songs lasted, and it was about a day, maybe a couple days, and I was just like, can't do it. I can tell when them vocals come on, let the sun go down. No disrespect to my man Rob Dukes, man, but once I hear those vocals, man, I just think they just don't sound good, man. Okay. I just don't think they sound very good musically at all, and I was kind of let down once they came in. So once I hear those vocals, if I put this on the playlist, once I hear those vocals, I'm gonna give it another spin. I'll be like, nah, I'm not about to listen to some dude. I don't want to say screech, but just yell over a track. I'm just not going to do it. I know me at this point. So excellent song, though. This is a great request. Hopefully, and I'm sure that this is going to, if people don't know about this song, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in the comment section that this is going to be right up your alley, man. This was crazy. If you want a great thrash song, it's a great thrash song. That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you have subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas.
We out.